Phil stream. No detractor memes, bathroom breaks, playing WWE, relax and chill session of Street Fighter 3. Like I'm getting my vibe back from 2017.
Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil.
Hey, what up? It's your boy. Man, I was getting my butt spanked at work all day. And, occasionally I could sneak my head into, what's going on with Phil and everybody else. And what do I see? Phil is begging for an interview. That's how you know this is the final season of Dark Side Phil, bro. The guy is sweaty. He's desperate, bro. He's getting attacked from all sides. He can't handle the pressure anymore. Like, Phil's head's probably gonna explode. He's sitting there like, I gotta tell my side of the story. Bro, you guys remember, this was not too long ago. Literally a year or 2, 3 years at the most. Phil had an interview with Jeremy of the Quartering, which honestly doesn't count for much because he's a low-cow too. Like, the guy done pissed on his basement floor. Phil literally took an interview with a guy that pissed in a goddamn bottle, bro. Like, come on. Like, don't I have a clip of that? I think I do. Like, I'm trying to tell you, if you want to know what an interview with Phil and a big YouTuber is gonna be like, this is what it's gonna be like.
Sometimes people get in their elbows, sometimes people get whatever. For me, it's always big toe. And, no walking. No amount of elevation matters. Like, no sock on foot, foot out, and just ride it out. And, if you go have a good doctor, you get some pain meds. But otherwise, there's, you can't do anything. So let me ask you, do you, are you out in Seattle now?
Yeah, I live just outside of Seattle. So.
Like, bro, I was telling, bro, no, okay? I don't want to see that again. It's like, bro, if Phil goes on another interview with a YouTuber, it's literally watching Phil's Level 1 podcast with a guest. Literally, the interviewer is the guest, bro, to ask a question or two. They're not even, nail-biting, hard-hitting questions. They are dumbass questions that someone that doesn't know Phil would ask. Like, come on, that's what Phil's swinging for. He wants someone that doesn't know him, hasn't seen any detractor videos, but they're a big YouTuber. Like, come on, bro. Like, I got one more clip. Dude, I'm telling you, no. Interview, you might as well talk to a fucking wall before you interview DSP.
Yeah. Somebody asked this question. It's more specific. I got a bunch of questions which probably seem like some of your fans, too. So maybe this is, said, when DSP moved out to the Seattle area, he was excited to meet people, experience the outside. And look, if these are, secret clone troll questions, I literally don't know. I try to pick the ones that seem genuine. Experience more outside of his new home. Does DSP feel like he accomplished any of this?
The reason they're asking that question is because they know that because of my current financial situation, it's a financial situation question. They know I have to work 6 days a week full time, and I get 1 day a week off to spend with my wife, and that's it. I don't have time to go out and have friendships. I literally have to work my ass off to keep everything I have because I'm in a really bad financial position behind the scenes. So when they're asking that, they're taking a jab and saying, haha, Phil doesn't have friends. He doesn't have a life outside of streams.
All right. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's cool.
I didn't know.
I know you didn't know. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
No. That's what Phil wants. That's what he's looking for. He's hoping, he's betting that he could just get on a big YouTuber stream to broadcast the Level 1 pod. He's trying to spread Pignosis to the masses. He's trying to make Pignosis go mainstream. And I won't let it. I won't allow it. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to set it up like that. Like, come on, bro. Anyone that does an interview with Phil, Phil's gonna set the terms and conditions. He's gonna make it that you're sitting there picking through the questions. Whoever ends up interviewing Phil, I swear to God, you better do your research. You better not just wing it from the hip. You know, just because Phil's the guy that jerked off on stream. No, I want to hear questions asked about his scams, dalliances, and mess ups. I want you to ask the questions. Like, I want Phil to actually just quit the interview. That's how I want you to fluster him. Oh, alright guys, let's jump into it. Oh, bro, I am messing up. I'm sorry, I went off the hip. Phil really did. He had me going. I saw that he's talking about trying to get another interview with another big YouTuber. Nah, bro. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good fun stuff. We're not going to be formal today. Let's get into Phil's foolishness. The final season of Dark Side Phil. Let's go!
A special morning because just a few minutes ago, I made an announcement to the internet, an announcement to the world, that basically, I've had enough of the slander and defamation against me on the internet, and I want an opportunity to rightfully defend myself. I just made a special video that I will upload later today as a different announcement. It'll be actual separate from this podcast. Where essentially, I feel it's incredibly unfair the way that the internet has treated me in the last 5 years. Not that the This Is How You Don't Play wasn't fair treatment. Not that making fun of me for my embarrassing moment 6 years ago was unfair treatment. But I absolutely believe the treatment that I've gotten on the internet in the last 5+ years has been ridiculously unfair. The way that people have tried to expose my private matters, like my bankruptcy, the way that people try to slander me constantly with memes and things that are not fully true. Sometimes based on a little nugget of truth, but never fully true. Okay? And so I just made a public offering to everyone out there to appear in an interview with someone who wants to actually ask me questions that I will answer to clear the air about everything going on around me. The thing is, I haven't necessarily not done so. I absolutely have spoken publicly about all the things that are said and done about me. The thing is, I say them right here on DSP Gaming, which is for you guys, my audience. It's not for the public at large. The public at large is never going to watch the Level 1 podcast and hear my answers.
I don't know why the guy feels a need to lie. Phil, you done had a chance. 1.3 million. Bro, Jeremy from the Quartering gave you the best swing out of the park you could ever have. But you were setting the rules and conditions. I know you tell Jeremy what kinds of questions to ask and what kind of questions are most likely your trolls. Phil, if he does an interview with you, he's going to try to set things up so he can set the narrative. He can set, like, the logic of the story. He can just do whatever he wants to look as good as he can, bro. He's not going to let you push back against him. And if you do, he's going to get super defensive. Alright? Like the guy, no, bro. I'm telling you, an interview with Phil is a waste of time. But all it is an opportunity for him. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, it hurts you at the end of the day. More than it, like, helps you. Like, you know, if you're a big YouTuber and you give Darkside Phil an interview, it will hurt you more than it will help you. And it'll help him, you know, way more than it's gonna hurt you. And when I say it's gonna hurt you, you're not gonna lose subs or anything like that. But it's like, dude, nothing's gonna happen from this. Nothing's gonna happen from this, okay? Cause you know what's gonna happen? Me and all the other detractors are gonna watch the interview, we're gonna be restreaming it, and we're gonna debunk every lie, every fib, and every tell he has to tell with a clip of himself contradicting himself. Come on.
So, I want an opportunity to actually be on someone else's show or an interview with someone who's notable on the internet to actually clear the air and at least get my side of the story out there. Even if people don't believe me, that's fine. That's perfectly fine if they don't. At least I had an opportunity to defend myself, which I feel like I've never had before. So I kind of opened the door and I say, hey, contact me. And I get my information out there. So what I'd like to do is actually tell you how this happened. Last night, all right, I was asleep having a dream. And in the dream, basically, I basically kept going on the internet, and every time that I went on the internet in the dream, something more ludicrous was said about me.
But you did, Phil. You had that opportunity, dude, and you still are where you are. So a logical person would be able to do the real life mathematics and calculate that maybe it's not the detractors or the trolls or the critics. Maybe it's just you, Phil. But I forgot. You got a skull that's literally like made of steel and is 4 inches deep. The guy's the most hard-headed guy on earth.
Everyone just blanket believed it. It's not even some of the things, like, you know, the common memes about me now, about, oh, Phil's an e-beggar and a scammer and WWE champions, and, you know, the million memes that are constantly said about me, right? But now it was like even worse than that. It was like Phil's an embezzler, and Phil invests his money in terrorism, and Phil's a drug dealer. So I'm having a dream that basically people are saying every heinous kind of thing they could possibly say about me, but because of who I am, people believe it. Just blanket believe it. And again, just like what's said about me today, I have no defense against it. Like, people are actually accusing me of crimes and things in this dream that I'm having, like heinous crimes. And I have no ability to defend myself because, again, I'm not rich. I don't have money to sue people. You know, I have really no defense. I don't have a viewership or a voice on the internet that's big enough that if I try to defend myself against this stuff, that anyone would ever really care.
Phil, bro. Oh my God, this guy's dumb. Oh, bro, Phil, dude, your dreams literally is your subconscious telling you the truth, trying to warn you, trying to tell you something that you ain't realizing in your head when your eyes are open. I'm about to jump out of a window. Oh my God, Phil's like, I had a dream. Like, Phil, bro, like, that's your subconscious trying to slap the shit out of you and make you think about things. Okay? It's your subconscious, dog, telling you that you are a scammer. You are like akin to an embezzler, a money launderer, dog. Like a bully. Like oh my God, bro. Like, this guy commits literally white collar scams, but they fall in the lines of the law. So he's not gonna go. He's actually committed he's committed fucking bank fraud. Not bank fraud, but tax evasion at least. I don't know the laws that buster, but you know what I'm saying. The guy done evaded fucking having to pay the government for his bankruptcy stuff. Get out of here, man.
Funny because so many people on the internet know who I am, right? Let's be honest here. The biggest YouTubers out there, I mean, what's his name? Moist Critical, literally a week or two ago references me in his video. The biggest YouTubers out there who get millions of views a day know who I am and reference me regularly. And they all reference memes. But none of them ever want to actually give me a chance to do anything, right? It's just laugh at Phil. That's it. That's all we want. The point I'm making here is I really want an opportunity to defend myself. And the dream, by the way, I got just sidetracked. So in the dream, all right, basically, I had enough. And basically, you know what happens in a dream is that it gets very confusing, right? It does, like, so I think in the dream I was on like a real life show. I don't know what show it was. I don't think it was a real show. It wasn't like I was on a YouTuber show, but I was like in a studio and I was going to be interviewed on camera and stuff. And that's kind of where the dream ended.
I'm telling you, dude, your dreams as your self-conscious screaming to you in your sleep. Phil knows, bro. If he keeps streaming like he does for the next 10 years, he's gonna end up on a trash talk show. I'm dead.
And basically, I woke up from the dream, and I was like, not that I think that anything in that dream will ever happen. It's one thing for people to accuse you of like dumb drama shit, right? Thing for someone to actually accuse you of an actual straight up crime. Like if someone started just coming out and saying Phil's a murderer, that ain't gonna fly. I think that if that were the case, then with uncorroborated evidence and shit, or just hearsay, I think that people would get in trouble for stuff like that.
Well, good to know. We're not gonna get in trouble for what we said, Phil. Well, Phil's actually, bro, he's lied during a bankruptcy hearing, dog. And we have the documents, we have the proof, and then Phil's gonna come and, well, they stole that. They stole that. You think the feds give a single shit, Phil, if we stole the information or not, when at the end of the day, the proof will show that you actually committed felonies? Get out of here, dude.
But the thing is that people don't do that. They kind of stay in this realm of drama shit that doesn't really matter. And so they kind of get away with the slander. They just get away with saying it every single day. And I really have no recourse. So when I woke up, I was kind of like, this is a serious situation. I really feel like I've done everything I can on my end in the last few years to improve as a person and improve as a content creator. All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profits. I feel like I've gone out of my way to change as a person and make better content and be a better person for you guys.
Oh, no, bro. Are you really? No. Phil is the same person he was today that he was like in his early 20s when he first started doing this. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is his face looks like it aged by 150 years. Like, bro, really study this guy's face. Like, he looks like a Civil War general on the Confederate side, bro, that just lived too long. like he fell into a river of forever living potion. Like, look at the dude's face. No, he looks like he... I'm sorry, like, Phil has a really hard face. And I'm not talking like, he makes gangster-ass expressions in the mirror. Like, I'm making a hard-ass face. It's like, nah, dude. Like, bro, his face looks hard, bro. Like, it's made out of rocks and miscellaneous pebbles and stuff. Oh.
To maintain that with the amount of negative slander and things against me constantly. So, I don't know. Would it be someone who's a big YouTuber who actually would want to talk to me? Would it be just someone small? I don't know. Because what I need to do is, I might get 0 offers, in which case, well, fuck it. I guess no one cares. They just want to make fun of me, and no one out there is a fair person, and all they want to do is just shit on me, right? And if that's the case, if all they want to do is shit on me, I can't really change that.
Alright, I'm trying to keep this a short video, bro. I'm pretty sure all you guys know what's going on about Phil begging for an interview. I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a shit, dude. Because I've seen Phil do an interview, and I know Phil well. He's never changed. He's never gonna change. He's the same guy today that did the interview with Jeremy from the Quartering. So it's like, bro, if you're gonna do an interview with Phil, then yell at your TV like I do. Like, turn on the Level 1 podcast, watch Phil say some ridiculous shit, and then, go like, what the fuck? Like, it'll be the same experience. Oh, alright, guys, I'm done. But I got the next few days off, so I'll be restreaming most likely in the morning sometimes. I'm gonna pick my spots, but I'm gonna be in the cut. But yeah, sorry I was late with the last video or two. But you already know, Saturdays and Sundays, I legitimately am getting my ass smacked all around the block. So, I'm so glad I have the next few days off work. I can nurse my wounds. But low-key, they reopen when I see Phil do something else dumb. Alright, I'm done. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good fun stuff. And hopefully we have a good few little days where we have some fun together, guys. But honestly, I am kind of curious to see who wants to do an interview with Phil. I can't imagine anyone wanting to do an interview with Phil at this point. But we'll see what happens. Alright, guys, I'll catch you later. Have a good one, my friends. Peace.
Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. My nigga, I never failed the mission. What? I never failed the mission. Okay. Phil did it. He masturbated. What? Oh, the camera's on. I don't even know. I need your help and support. Pledge to page.